Hi my salty pecans, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, this is the new improved Pamela, and on today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all 5 kitchen household items that you can actually use in your plant care. I use these items nearly every single time I have to deal with plants, or ultimately very frequently when I have to deal with plants, so I don't even have to worry about going out of my way and buying things that are designated for plants, when these household items are super affordable and or they're pretty much free after you purchased something else, and they're just kind of like a tag along. So if you're interested in the 5 items plus a bonus item, then keep on watching. So welcome back. All right, I'm going to get right into this video. The first item in your kitchen, in your house, that you can actually use for your plant care is none other than one of these gallon bottles. I love these gallon bottles. You can come across these if you're consuming dairy and you buy milk. You can also come across these if you go to the store and you buy gallons of water. A gallon bottle is so important, it's so imperative for your plant care, because if you're someone like me and you like to do mixes for your plants, whether it is fertilizers, whether it's for something like insecticide, pesticides, it's always good to have like a gallon measurement, and you can always go down, like the largest is a gallon, and you could get the pints and the quarts and the cups and whatever else. You can also do like liters, whatever. A gallon bottle, you can get it like after you consume whatever you consume liquid wise and reuse this. I have another one in my collection, but the gallon one for me, when I'm doing my fertilizers, I fill this up with some filtered water and I do my ratios, and then I divide this off into another sort of container to house it. But this, super easy, super like non-fussy, and you're saving the environment. You're reusing it. You're not just tossing this out to get recycled, or you're not just like tossing it out in the trash for it to end up in a landfill. You're keeping it in your home, and it's helping care for your plants. First item, like I mentioned, is a gallon container. The next household or kitchen item that you should own, or probably should get, is a funnel. Yes, funnels. I actually love using a funnel when I'm using like my gallon bottle, and let's say I have to drop something in here, or if I have to transfer this product into another container, if I have something smaller that I'm like, a little too shaky over, then the funnel gets it where it needs to be. And this, I believe I got it from the dollar store. It was like a pack of 3. Funnels are really essential in my opinion with plant care, especially if you're mixing items. If you're transferring liquid items, then a funnel gets everything where they need to be, clean, without having to drip and make a mess or none of that. So this is the second household item, kitchen item, that you can use in your plant care. The next kitchen household item that you can use in your plant care is a baster. For me, how I use basters in my plant care is, for example, larger plant pots, or like these hanging plant stands. Let's say I water my plants and then I let the plant pot soak, the plants soak up the water, and there's just excess water here that the plants no longer need, and I can't literally like lift this up and then grab a spoon, and try to remove the water, or get a towel and try to just like squeegee anything excess out. I just grab my baster and I just suck everything up, everything gets sucked up, and I just toss it out, and then 1, 2, 3, the job is done. Also, I love that this one has like measurements, right? If I want to, let's say, transfer products from one container into the plant pot, I can also use this, and it has the measurements, so I know like, okay, I need to add how many ounces, I need to add how many milliliters, and I just do that and boom, transfer it, boom. And it's really easy to clean, because the bottom here can hold stuff. So this is really easy, and you can get this anywhere. If you live in America for Thanksgiving, this is something that you can use. But turkey baster is the next household item that would be really awesome, and you should definitely get for your plant care. The next item is something that some of us might use, some of us might not use, but it's something that you can find if you go to Asian style restaurants, and it is chopsticks. I love using chopsticks in my plant care for many reasons. I love using chopsticks by breaking them up and using them as like stakes for plants. I love using chopsticks as a measurement of like how dry a plant pot is, that let's say I can't stick my finger in any further because, you know, my digits are only so long. This will help go into like deeper pots. So if I stick it in here, then I can see, okay, depending on how dry or how moist the soil that's stuck on here is, I'll know how much I should water my plant. I also love chopsticks for like transferring little plants. If you're doing, let's say, little fairy gardens or little something that's small and needs a bit more smaller things to get into it, chopsticks are really good too. Again, let's say my finger can't stick inside of like a small little bottle, but the chopsticks can, and it'll help maneuver things. I also like to use chopsticks to mix, you know, mix some soil and then keep it pushing. Chopsticks are just really great. They're really cost effective, free for most of us, and you can find these anywhere. You can find them in your kitchen cabinet, most likely in your kitchen drawers, or if you are someone who uses them like on the regular, this is really awesome. So like I mentioned, chopsticks are the next household items that would be really amazing for you to have and use in your plant collection. The next and final item that I'm going to be mentioning is the bonus item, and it is something that honestly all of us have in our home, and it actually is a lid. This one has water, and I just yanked some turtles from this, but that's okay. It is actually the container lids. For example, if you have peanut butter and your peanut butter runs out, you can use that peanut butter lid as a saucer. This is from like the clear plastic soup cups. I use them as saucers for my plants, because who really has time to go out and buy saucers and waste like $1 on a terracotta pot, a terracotta saucer, or plastic saucers? I just reuse things that I no longer need. For example, if the bowl is a little dingy, or if I don't want to reuse that bowl, then I will keep the lids and use them as saucers in my home, because there's a lot of plant pots that, you know, fit in something like this. Like, as you can see, my string of turtles fit perfectly inside of the saucer, and it well, it's not a saucer, inside of the lid, and it's used as a saucer. So the bonus item that I'm mentioning are lids, and you can get lids from anything. You can get lids from your soups, you can get lids from your peanut butters, you can get lids from your oatmeals. Whatever containers that have lids, you can save those lids and use them as saucers in your plant care. So my salty pecans, I hope you enjoyed the 6 items that I mentioned of items in your kitchen, in your home, that you can use in regards to your plant care. If there are any items that you use in your home that is not really meant for plants, but you actually use it for your plant care, do share them down below, because maybe I'll be inspired to also use them. So with that being said, thank you so much, my salty pecans, for watching this video. If you liked it, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up and sharing. Subscribe if you aren't already. Join this little cookie family, because we're pretty awesome here. Become a salty pecan, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified every single time I upload a new video, and I'll see you on the next one. Let's get growing. Bye.